Do you think your job is secure? Well, think about this recent article in the New York Times exposing Walt Disney World in Orlando for firing 250 American workers and replacing them with cheap foreign laborers on temporary visas. And to add insult to injury, some employees had to train their foreign replacement just to receive severance pay. And it's happening all over America, at big companies like Toys R Us, and recently at Southern Cal Edison.
We are brought into a room with about 24 Disney coworkers. We thought we were being brought in to be delivered news of accolades, bonuses, and possibly promotions, because I had just received my best possible performance review. It was a complete surprise when we walked in to this room and we could feel the chill in the air that something good was not going to happen. We knew that something wasn't quite right with this meeting. The Disney executive broke the news to us. We were shocked and surprised that we were told that our jobs were ending in 90 days. The 90 days was a period in which we would, from that day, we would be laid off in 90 days. And not only that, we would have to train foreign replacements that were just brought into our country on foreign guest worker programs. And this is not an anomaly. This is happening all over the country. This is not something that just happened at Disney and is happening nowhere else. It's thousands of other places it's happening, the same exact thing, which is replacing Americans on a visa program that's being abused.
The H-1B visa program was created to help American companies temporarily fill positions if Americans could not. But thanks to some of our greedy Washington politicians, the law is being abused. Did you know that Congress collects nearly $80 million a year in H-1B visa application fees, paid mostly by India-based staffing firms?
Right now, there's about 800,000 H-1B workers here in America. Their spouses are working as well. What is happening, just like at Disney had to train their foreign replacements, and they had 200 or 300 that got fired right after they trained their foreign replacements. But Disney's just an iconic figure. It's a conversation starter, because this has been going on for decades, and hundreds of thousands of Americans have lost their jobs because of the abuse of the H-1B and the immigration system.
Here are the facts. Fact: Qualcomm just replaced 4,500 American workers and then demanded more H-1B visas. Many of these outsourced workers speak poor English and are undertrained and work for about half the salary of an educated American skilled worker. Fact: there are 92 million Americans not in the labor force, and the number is rising. Further evidence that American workers are being driven from the labor force. Fact: America is $20 trillion in debt, and over 46 million people are on some type of welfare assistance. Yet Congress continues to take cash from Indian outsourcing firms and push thousands of H-1B foreign workers into our country. Fact: 2/3 of more than 9 million American workers in the U.S. with degrees in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are working in other fields. Fact: our government does not keep track of American workers who are fired and replaced by foreign workers. The law must be changed. Fact: America has the most innovative workforce in the world, yet many of our elected officials in Washington are looking the other way on H-1B visas so they can line their pockets with cash from powerful lobbyists and big greedy corporations. Fact: you can help skilled American workers get their jobs back so they can feed and educate their families and pay their bills. American workers need you now. Join FAIR at fairchanceatjobs.com to fight the growing displacement of American workers. That's fairchanceatjobs.com.